Imagine a place where land and sea breathe together, a horizon that stretches endlessly, sky bigger than you thought possible. This is the Wadden Sea, a unique natural wonder along the coasts of the Netherlands, Germany, and Denmark. The Dutch island of Texel is the perfect gateway to this UNESCO World Heritage site. A short ferry ride from the mainland brings you to a world apart, where nature sets the pace. Texel is the largest of the Dutch Wadden Islands, a mosaic of windswept dunes, lush meadows, and charming villages. But it's the eastern coast, where the island meets the Wadden Sea, that holds the real adventure. Here, land and sea blur together in a dynamic, ever-changing environment. Stand on the dike, gaze over vast mudflats and shimmering water, and you'll feel a sense of peace and wonder. This is your invitation to explore a place shaped by powerful natural forces. We'll meet the wildlife, walk on the sea's floor, and discover the resilience and connection that define this ecosystem. The Wadden Sea is more than a beautiful view. It's a living, breathing world. So, pack your boots and your sense of adventure. Let's explore the Wadden Sea together. Here you'll slow down. Notice the subtle changes in light, hear distant birds, and feel the cool sea breeze. This is travel at its most meaningful, immersing yourself in a place and letting it change you. The memories you make here won't be of crowded museums or famous landmarks. They'll be of vast open spaces, incredible wildlife, and the unforgettable feeling of walking where the sea once was. In our busy lives, we forget nature's rhythms. The Wadden Sea forces you to pay attention. It's a reminder of the raw beauty that still exists in our world. Prepare to have your perspective shifted. This isn't just a trip, it's an experience that stays with you. Leave the city behind. Let Texel and the Wadden Sea show you something extraordinary. Your journey to the edge of the world begins now. The Wadden Sea's heart beats with the rhythm of the tides. Twice daily, the North Sea surges in and out, sculpting the landscape and fueling the ecosystem. At high tide, water covers the mudflats, bringing nutrients and life. Seagulls float, fish and crabs move through the channels, and the scene feels serene. But just hours later, the tide recedes, revealing a vast walkable world of sand and mudflats. Intricate channels and shimmering surfaces appear, inviting exploration. This daily transformation is humbling, a reminder of nature's power. The tidal cycle dictates everything: when birds feed, when seals rest, when fishermen sail, and when you can walk the seafloor. Here, you plan your day by the water's movements. You become part of the rhythm, connected to the forces that shape this place. The Wadden Sea is a world in perpetual motion, a grand performance directed by the moon. Each visit is different, each moment shaped by the tides. This is the essence of the Wadden Sea: constant change, endless discovery. The tides are the pulse of life here. To understand the Wadden Sea, you must feel its rhythm. Let the tides guide your adventure. Experience the dance for yourself. The Wadden Sea's landscape is a masterpiece of water, mud, sand, and sky. Forget mountains, here beauty lies in subtlety and scale. From Texel's dike, the horizon stretches to infinity. The sky, a vast canvas for shifting clouds and light. The colors are gentle: blues, grays, browns, and the vibrant green of salt marshes. At low tide, the mudflats form an endless plain, textured and alive. Delicate channels branch through the mud. Ripples tell stories of the last tide. Walking here is a sensory experience: textures underfoot, light shimmering on wet sand. The landscape is constantly reshaped, a temporary creation redrawn with every tide. Salt marshes edge the sea, tough and beautiful, home to specialized plants like sea lavender and glasswort. In late summer, purple blooms cover the marshes. These areas defend the land and shelter countless birds. The Wadden Sea remains wild and untamed, a dynamic system in flux. Sandbanks appear and vanish, channels shift, the coastline evolves. Here you witness geology in action, a humbling reminder of nature's power. This is a place for awe and respect. The landscape invites you to slow down and look closer. Every visit reveals new details. The Wadden Sea is a living canvas, painted anew each day. Experience the artistry of water and wind. Let the landscape inspire you. Wadlopen, mudflat walking, is Texel's most unforgettable adventure. With a guide, you walk across the exposed seafloor at low tide, venturing into a world that was underwater just hours before. It's not a casual stroll. The Wadden Sea can be treacherous with hidden channels and shifting mud. Your guide knows the safe routes and reveals the secrets of the landscape. You'll learn to test the ground, pull your boots from the mud, and spot signs of life. The silence is profound. Just wind, distant gulls, and your footsteps. Daily worries fade as you focus on walking and observing. The guide points out bird tracks, tiny shells, and the creatures that thrive here. The physical sensation is part of the magic. Mud sucking at your boots, cold water in shallow channels, sun and wind on your face. Reaching a sandbank in the middle of the sea, looking back at Texel, you feel a sense of accomplishment. You've walked where fish swim, explored a temporary world. It's a raw, authentic encounter with nature. Wadlopen connects you deeply to the Wadden Sea. It's challenging, rewarding, and unforgettable. This is adventure at its purest. Walk the seafloor. Discover a world few ever see. Wadlopen is an experience you'll never forget. The Wadden Sea is a birdwatcher's paradise, and Texel is one of Europe's best spots. Millions of migratory birds stop here on their journeys between the Arctic and Africa, feasting on the mudflat's bounty. When the tide goes out, the flats become a massive buffet for waders. Oyster catchers, curlews, dunlins, and knots. Even beginners can enjoy the spectacle. Just bring binoculars and find a spot on the dike. Nature reserves like Utopia and Deshoren offer safe havens and bird hides for close observation. Spoonbills, avocets, and marsh harriers are just a few highlights. In spring, the air is alive with calls and courtship displays, a symphony of life. The skies are full of gulls, terns, and flocks of geese at sunrise. The abundance of birds is a sign of a healthy ecosystem. The Wadden Sea may look empty, but it's one of the world's most vital natural areas. Every visit offers a new avian spectacle. Texel's bird life is unforgettable. Witness the wild chorus of the Wadden Sea. Beneath the mudflats lies a hidden world teeming with life. Every square meter is packed with billions of tiny organisms, the foundation of the Wadden Sea's food web. Your guide will dig into the mud, revealing lugworms, Baltic tellins, and other creatures that fuel bird migrations. It's astonishing how much life is packed into a handful of mud. The mudflats are also a nursery for North Sea fish. Plaice, sole, and more begin life here. Shallow pools shelter crabs and brown shrimp, a local delicacy. This nursery role makes the Wadden Sea vital for the entire North Sea. Seals are the charismatic top predators. Harbour and grey seals haul out on sandbanks to rest. Take a boat tour to watch them bask and play. Seeing seals thrive here is a sign of a healthy ecosystem. The Wadden Sea's hidden world is complex, rich, and essential. Dig a little deeper. Discover the life beneath your feet. The mudflats are alive with secrets. The Wadden Sea is steeped in human history as well as natural wonder. For centuries, people have lived with and battled this powerful sea. The dikes of Texel are monuments to generations of ingenuity and resilience. Oddischild's harbour tells tales of fishermen and maritime trade. The sea has given and taken. Shipwrecks and floods have shaped the land and its people. In the Dutch Golden Age, Texel was a gateway for fleets bound for Asia. Artifacts from shipwrecks still surface on the TidalFlats, connecting us to the past. Walking here, you tread the same ground as those who shaped history. The Wadden Sea holds stories in every tide and every grain of sand. Nature and history are inseparable here. Experience a landscape where every step echoes with the past. The Wadden Sea is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, globally significant and irreplaceable. Its vast intertidal flats are the largest of their kind on Earth. But this treasure faces real threats: climate change, pollution, overfishing, and careless tourism. Protecting it requires cooperation. Governments, conservationists, and visitors all play a role. As a traveler, choose responsible guides, respect nature reserves, and leave no trace. Stay on marked paths, never disturb wildlife, and always go with a licensed guide. Your visit supports local communities and conservation efforts. A healthy Wadden Sea benefits everyone: wildlife, people, and future generations. When you experience its magic, you become an ambassador for its protection. Share your stories, inspire others to care. The Wadden Sea's future depends on all of us. Treat it as the treasure it is. Help ensure its wonders endure. Come to Texel. Stand on the edge of the Wadden Sea and feel its magic for yourself. Words can't capture the vastness, the silence, the thrill of the tides. Bike along the dike at sunrise, walk the seafloor, watch seals bask, and end your day with fresh seafood in a cozy village. This is a journey for everyone: families, couples, solo travelers, nature lovers. The Wadden Sea captivates all who visit. Its beauty is simple, profound, and unforgettable. Don't just dream about it, make it a priority. A trip here is an investment in memories and a new perspective on nature. The tide is going out, the seabed is waiting. Your Wadden Sea adventure begins now. Thanks for joining the journey. See you at the edge of the world.